Welcome to Old World Bullion. Gold and silver have been very volatile lately. It almost feels like they have lost their identity as hedge commodities. Usually investors use gold as shelter against uncertainty. But nowadays governments, Wall Street, investors and speculators are interfering with our precious metals, as if they don't have better things to do. That annoys me indeed, but it definitely doesn't scare me at all. I don't care how much gold and silver drop, because I know, just like every long-term gold and silver collector and stacker knows, we have the real thing. We own our metals, not just pieces of paper or digits on our phones that could be deleted in the blink of an eye. In fact, drop means a chance to buy. And if you are new to stacking, you might feel uncomfortable or worried. But here's something most long-term stackers eventually understand. We didn't buy yesterday. We didn't start last week. We've been building slowly over time. And once you understand what gold and silver really represent, short-term price swings start to matter a lot less. When prices drop fast, it creates doubt. When prices rise fast, it creates excitement. But both emotions can be dangerous because we are not investors or speculators, and stacking physical metal was never meant to be about short-term price movement. Most people who hold physical gold and silver didn't enter yesterday at the top. They built positions slowly over years, sometimes over decades. And that changes everything, because time is one of the biggest advantages of stacking has. So I'm quite confident that no matter what price gold or silver lands at, if I sold my coins, I would at least have doubled my money, which I will never do unless there is an emergency. For most of human history, gold and silver were not investments, they were money. They were how civilization stored value, how trade happened across borders, how people exchanged their time and sweat, how trust was transferred between people who didn't even speak the same language. In recent decades, the global system shifted more toward debt-based money, more digital, more abstract, more dependent on confidence in institutions. Physical metal is different. It doesn't need a promise. It doesn't need policy. It doesn't need belief. It simply exists. And that's why many people still choose to hold it today. If you think like a trader, price swings feel like danger. If you think like a preserver of value, price swings are expected. Because physical metals are not designed for short-term stability. They are designed for long-term resilience. Most stackers are not trying to beat next month's price. They are trying to protect purchasing power across years, sometimes generations. That's a completely different mindset. And once you adopt that mindset, price swings becomes less emotional. We may be living through another period where the world is rethinking trust in money. History shows that monetary systems change, but gold and silver have survived every system that came and went. Not because they are perfect, but because they are trusted deep in the human subconscious, globally, historically, and physically. And that matters more over long periods than short-term price charts. If you hold physical gold or silver, price swings are not the story. Time is the story. Trust is the story. History is the story. And if you understand that, you stop reacting to every price move, and you start seeing the much bigger picture. Gold and silver are not about predicting next month. They are about preparing for what comes next, whatever that may be. If you are stacking, you are not just buying metal, you are buying time, you are buying independence, you are buying peace of mind. Thank you for being here and for being part of the beginning of this journey. This is Old World Bullion, and this is only the start.